welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Oregon Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Longhorns will kick off first, and here we go. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing more. Here comes the heat. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Hits inside. It's Lockett.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
From the gun. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They want to run this quarterback. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Moore. He'll take the deep shot. Brings it down on the right side. Finds a seam. Inside the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Oregon! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quick give. It's Lockett. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race. And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So makes a grab and room to run. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
Manning, under pressure. Out wide right, it's Wingo. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Lockett. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Rolls right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Right side, it's Townsend. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Longhorns will try to punch it in on first and goal. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. A run for the quarterback. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead.
That makes the score Texas 14, Oregon 7. Number 99, set to take this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. They put the brakes on it.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him, but there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense. And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Fourth down, Moore. And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Out wide right, it's Wingo. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Buying a little time to his left. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he tacked on the extra point.
Texas 21. set. Number 99, set to kick this one away.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Throwing, Imaliava. Unloads to the right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Rushes on. Gets rid of it.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Look out! Going for it all. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Well, when it comes to screen passes, you're just trying to mix them in different situations, and I like it here. First play of the drive on offense, and you're dropping back to pass. You're letting the pass rush get upfield, seeing if you can just get one into the hands of your back, get some blockers downfield. You don't obviously pick up an explosive play, but you get some good yards on that, and you give the opposing defense now something else to think about. You've got these screens in your back pocket, and you're going to use them.
The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice third down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it third and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Buys time to his left. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Bush is ahead. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They put a drive together, 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critical.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Texas! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Number 99, set to kick this one away.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run for it. It's Parker. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Iamaleava got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Iamaleava. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
What a great job by this defense. You get third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there.
We'll take over 1st and 10.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
He's going to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground.
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Handoff for Parker.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out.
He's going for it all. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Got room on the return. Inside the 30. Past the 10. He takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorn.
And he's already had a couple mistakes today, but this one really stings. Because on his 3rd pick, they take it all the way back to the house. Man, too many mistakes for this offense. He's been late with the football, mistake after mistake, and the defense is just piling it on.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. and he knocked that one right down the middle.
That makes the score. Texas 42, Oregon 7. Number 99, set to kick off.
And he's not going to take the touchback. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He's got it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. To throw, it's Iamaleava. He fires a bullet to the right. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 6 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Sooners with a complete demolition of the defense. They went over 70 points today. Safe to say the offensive coordinator could be in line for some head coaching jobs after a showing like this. This ball club now stands at 7 wins. They've assured themselves at the very least of a better than 500 regular season.
Makes the catch and he's free. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
Number 99, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Ready to fire from the pistol. Here's a gift to Parker. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Flying down the right side. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Ducks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that.
Number 39, set to kick it away.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Split backs here. Caught behind the line. It's Wingo. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Arch is going to throw for it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Caught. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Out wide left, it's Lockett. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Art's going to spin it again. Escapes the pressure to his right. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Long way to go on second down. A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with third down and 5.
And a lot of times on these play sheets, the offensive coordinators, man, they go, who do I want to get the ball to? How can I get him the ball? And sometimes when the space cramps down here in the red zone, how do you feature your guy? Nice job. Getting a little touch pass, getting him on the edge, letting him get some positive yards. He almost got in the end zone for the second time there.
Motion from the wide receiver. Third down from the gun, Manning. He's got it on the run. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown.
Number 99, set to kick off.
And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's the story today in this game. The coverage defensively has been so good. They seem to always be in the back pocket of these intended targets, and they swat another pass away incomplete.
And it's his fourth interception of the game. No real...